catch your vibe. Come and catch this vibe, yeah. Nostalgic radio. About to bring it to your speakers. Them damn twins got it so loud. Mickey S drop topics, make it heat up. Right on time, yeah. So you know it's going down. Grab your phone, hit up RogueAlien to play your jam. Then on the real 1100 radio station. If you hear this song, it's the intro, let's get started. Thanks for tuning in, I say welcome to the party. We play the kind of music you get ready to. We play the kind of music make you act a fool. We play the kind of music have you turning up. This switch and play some music make you fall in love. You bout to catch a vibe. Go ahead, catch a vibe. You bout to catch a vibe. Go ahead, catch this vibe, yeah. Nostalgic is a vibe. Radio 8 to 10 every Saturday, they gon' get you right. You bout to catch a vibe. You bout to catch a vibe. Nostalgic is a vibe. 8 to 10 every Saturday, they gon' get you right. Fidero! It's Fidero. You're now rocking with nostalgic vibes in the real 1100 radio station. The heartbeat of the streets. Let's go!
Welcome back. You are listening to the sounds of Nostalgic Vibes Radio, bringing good vibes from the old all the way to the new on the real 1100 AM. And we're also streaming live on iHeartRadio. Just as a reminder, please call us tonight on our subject about relationships. Number is 404-603-8770. We can't wait to hear what's on your mind tonight. So you know what? We've been talking about relationships and the balance of all that and how does that really work, especially in 2018, we got millennials and all this good stuff going on. So Huffington Post, you guys did this project. It was called the Legacy Project. And it was basically talking to older couples that had been married a long time and asking their opinion about, okay, are relationships like 50-50? Are they 100-100? How do you make this work? And so it was a resounding answer back from all these couples. And I'm just going to read a little clip from it. It says, don't consider a marriage a 50-50 affair. Consider it 100% affair. The only way you can make a marriage work is to have both parties give 100% every time. So that's what we're talking about tonight. Let's get into it a little bit more.
Hey, like I said, that post that was a great post. Reason why I say that, because 100%, as me and them damn twins Rich was saying, you got to give 100 because you never know what the next. Yep. What may happen with them. Exactly. So that's why we got to you got to have love first, emotions, the finance. Please chime in, everybody. We need to hear y'all. 44603-8770.
So I want to ask. I want to ask you: Have you guys been in a relationship that that it came out later that the representative was not really there for love? So the other person, wasn't there for love. They had ulterior motives.
I can't really say.
No one wants to answer that.
I can't really say.
I'll answer that.
Go ahead.
I'll answer that, Man, but look, it's like this. So I'm not going to say I picked them. All of them are winners, so all of them can't be winners, man. All of them can't be winners. No. But what you do is, when you finally realize somebody who they are, you got to be smart, diligent, and strong enough to go ahead and let them go.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm. That's what I swear. It was like a random Tuesday when I dropped the curb, man. 'Cause she didn't even see it coming, man. It was crazy. But yeah, ulterior motives. She looks like she wanted somebody that just give. She wanted to take, and I was just giving, and I was like, yo, what are you doing, man? It was to a point where I was like, I'm trying to, ever for years, I've been trying to build something, and she know that. And I've had struggles, trials, and tribulations, and I was actually going through one of my storms, and and I was just getting out of one of my storms, and I wasn't all the way together yet. It wasn't quite there yet, but she knew the situation I was in, but she still had the confidence to still always ask me and take.
Right.
No, she did not. cared.
She was just draining.
Wow.
She was draining me.
Yeah.
And and I'm sorry. It was to the point where I was at the point in my life where I'm learning it's going to either you or me, and I'm choosing me every time, boo boo.
Yeah.
Right.
And so, it was Tuesday or Wednesday. I can't remember. But
Yeah.
Me personally, this damn twin is rich. I say all my relationships just been life lessons.
Yeah.
You live and you learn.
Yeah.
That's all I can say. I mean, because in a relationship, both parties got to get to know one another. Mm-hmm. You don't know who's telling the truth.
Yep.
It can be you. It can be her. You don't know. Only thing you could do is just trust. Only thing I can say, just trust each other.
You said something there, man.
Hey, trust
You
each
said
other.
something there.
I can chime in on what them damn twins Rich said. Man, like he said, a lot of relationships just been life lessons learned. Because everyone you probably been around is in your life for a reason. Like they say for a season. That's right. So it just depends on what happens when that time comes. So
Yo, do y'all mind if I run off of what y'all both said?
Go ahead.
I'm gonna take that and run that with that. Okay, what you said, you talking about, both. You said both people they both can't be wrong. You saying
exactly.
They both, yeah. So I get what you're saying, because a lot of people don't understand this. Everybody has their own truth, and a lot of people don't understand this. You both can have different stories of the situation, but you both could not be lying. You both can really be telling the truth.
Right.
It's the fact that you both had different perspectives of the situation.
Oh, correct.
But a lot of people don't understand what that means. It's like the way I saw this video, and it was a guy put a Coke can in front of his two kids. And the one label, the kid saw Coke, and the other kid saw the ingredients. And he was saying, "What do you see?" He said, "I see Coke." And the other kid says, "I see water, I see sugar, I see this." He said, "Okay, what do you see?" "I see Coke." He said, "What is this?" "I see all these other ingredients." He's like, "Exactly. You both are seeing the exact same thing, but for two different perspectives."
That's right.
So none of you are lying. You just see two different things. And a lot of people don't understand that, though, man.
I like that.
And then I was gonna run off what you said, man. Okay, I lost my thought for a second. Hold on. But I'm just saying though, man, you gotta be willing to open. You gotta be willing to open yourself, man. Because I just find out, especially not even romantic relationships, just friendships. You got to learn how to get outside yourself.
Exactly.
And learn how to empathize with the next person and try and people are too wrapped up in their own world and they try to put themselves in somebody else's shoes. I don't understand, people are scared of it or they just don't care. What's going on?
I feel like this. Just everybody, both parties, just stop being victims.
Yeah.
Just stop being victims and just learn to work with one another.
And I understand what you're saying, because let me tell you, I was in a relationship that she felt like I was selfish. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But she was absolutely right, because it was all about me, and I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be honest. But people got to understand.
Well,
you got to learn it.
Yeah, and
You
I
got
think
to learn it. But
that was so real.
That's why I had to change myself. You see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Because if you'll never prosper in another relationship if you're always being selfish.
Yeah, and I do want to mention something on that, because sometimes we have to be careful about when we talk about being selfish, because sometimes being selfish is you have to do that to survive and to understand that, okay, you know what, I'm seeing all these red flags. So right now I'm going to be selfish and I'm going to put myself first. Like you said, you got to put yourself first and say, okay, now where do I go? I've seen all these red flags that I'm consistently given 100%. Now, there's always going to be times in life you might be with somebody that hurts themselves. So for 6 months, they're given 50 and you're given 200. So be it. That's a relationship. But I want to ask you guys, walk me through how that conversation happens. If you're with somebody that is consistently always giving less than you, walk me through how you address that with that person.
This did down to Ricardo. You know what? That I can't really explain that, because if I'm always giving 100, see, to me, I feel like, because I'm the man. And what I need to get done, and I need it done, then I'm gonna go and take care of it. It's not going. I probably have a issue with it, but you be so wrapped up in love, you probably be like, you just gonna do it.
So but then
you know what I say about that? What happens with that?
Yeah.
that.
It seems like we got a caller. Hold on.
It seems like we got a caller. We got a caller.
Okay, hold your thought on that one because I'm.
Oh yeah. Go ahead, caller.
Hello.
Hello, who we speaking with?
I guess I'll call back.
Just call back. I'm sorry.
Just call on back. Call on back. It's okay. Never mind that. Just gonna call on right back.
I'm gonna chime back into what I was saying. Like, I mean, like I said, you be so caught up in love, and then it gets to the point you be feeling like you're doing so much, and then you end up exploding at the end.
That's what I'm saying. There has to be a conversation about that at some point to be like, hey, I understand that I'm the man, but
I think we got a caller back on the line.
Hey.
Talk to me,
Please
caller.
check the number and try your call again. Thank you.
What is going on?
We need y'all to chime back in 44606. Well, we got the caller back.
Are they back?
Hello.
Hello.
Is for real? Is a caller?
Are you on the line? Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Hey, how you doing?
Hello.
Who are we speaking to?
I think I know who we're speaking to.
Hello.
I know who we're speaking to. I know exactly who we're speaking to. I know who we're speaking to.
Hello.
Caller, let us know your name.
My name is Kim.
Hey, mama. How you doing?
Hey, my sister. What's up, my sister?
Oh my
How you doing?
gosh, that's cool.
Oh, man.
Can you chime into the topic, sister?
Yes.
For everybody in the radio world, this is my sister Kimberly Eubanks. This is our nephew, RogueAlien mother.
And she's responsible for this wonderful mess of a human being right here that you hear every single week. And I love her to death. It's amazing.
Hey, Miss Kim, thank you for being on. Hit us with some knowledge, please.
Well, I'm having a bad connection with you all, but I really respect I really respect. I don't know whether one of those damn twins is saying that they admit that they were selfish.
Yes, sis. This is Ricardo. Them damn twins. I did admit.
Okay, I'm going to call back because I'm having a hard time understanding and hearing you all.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Call right back in. We definitely want to hear from you. Everybody, the number again is 404-603-8770, or you can call 888-926-7562, Nostalgic 5.
Or you can go on iHeartRadio and follow us at WWE AM 1100. Please call us, chime in. Let us know what you think on this topic tonight.
No cussing, please.
No cursing, please.
Yeah. But yo, I found my thought. I figured it out again.
Go ahead.
Okay, yo, this is back what you said. Yo, but no, this is for the ladies, and this is not gonna be a beat up on women segment, but this is something I hear a lot from ladies say this. I keep hearing this recurrent thing when relationships don't go as planned. I keep hearing the same statement: wasting my time. I'm wasting my time. I don't want to waste my time. This is wasting my time. Like, I wasted my time again. But no, look.
Expound on that.
Look, I don't believe failed relationships are not a waste of time, but it can be. So, like, if you went into something and it didn't work out, but you learned something, you actually gained some knowledge, you leveled up, gained some more experience points in the world. You out here now, you know how to play the game a little better. You're stronger now. You didn't waste your time. You just made yourself stronger. You're better. But if you went through heck and high water, and you went through all kinds of craziness and madness, but you learned nothing from it, then yes, you did waste your time. You waste your time, then yes.
I think we got a caller back on the line. Come in, caller.
Hello, caller.
Hola.
Who do we have?
Hola, caller.
Yes, my name is Kimberly Eubanks.
Oh, we back.
What's up?
So talk to us, sister.
Again, because relationships are very hard, and it's about working with each other, and there's no such thing as 50-50.
Correct, sis.
And 50-50 is 50-50 means that sometimes I have to bring 100% to the game, and it's not. I can't measure what other person is doing. I just have to make sure that I'm giving my all. In relationships, one person might be good in one area and the other person might not be so good in another area. And it's always about compromise. It's always about giving your all if you want the relationship to work.
Exactly.
And we can't look at, if I make $100,000 and another person make only $50,000, if I bring my $50,000 and they bring their $25,000, then we equal.
Right. So
We can always look at it from a financial point, because if I can cook, because I'm a female, doesn't mean that I should be the one to cook if I'm not the greatest cook.
Absolutely
Maybe
right, sis.
he should cook, but he's the greatest cook. And if I do the cleaning, then we still equal, and it's a balanced out thing.
Right.
You know, we have to bring to the table what our gifts are, and it's always about compromise. It's about being considerate. And I think most of our relationships break up because if you're not emotionally available to the relationship, not willing to compromise. What I mean by being emotionally available is that I take my relationship first. So I put my mate first. I put the children first. And it can't always be about what I want and what I want to do. It's about the whole of the relationship.
Yeah. That's excellent. That is such good feedback. I mean, that's so necessary. And yeah, I love the way she put that. That was perfect.
That was perfect.
Knowledge.
But
Exactly.
but so to the women out in the airways tonight, question: if you were making more money than your man do, is your man still the king of? Is he still the man of the house, or?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay. And I respect that. But there's a lot of women out here feel like if they make more money than their man, they mate, that they can just like degrade them, talk to them any kind of way. I mean, but go ahead, go with you.
Why would you want to be in a relationship that you diminish who the person is?
Correct.
Based on financial.
Yes.
And that's the whole question about our topic tonight. That is the whole reason why we want everybody to call in and chime in, because I mean, I feel like a relationship should be based off love. And everything falls in place. But a lot of people don't feel that way. Some people, they feel like, they get with this guy. And the crazy thing is, you have a lot of guys out here that feel like, I'm gonna flip it around. A lot of guys out here feel like they can just, talk to a woman any kind of way because they make way more money than they do. But I mean, it shouldn't be like that.
It shouldn't.
They should respect each other.
It should be just like what Mom said, like partnerships, Cause I look at it like that as a team. Cause like you have strengths and other person has weaknesses, and the other person has strengths and they know your weaknesses.
Right.
And you basically hold each other down based on what the person's weak at and the other person's weak at, and vice versa. It's real talk. It's simple. It's the same way y'all like go to movies. You see the superhero movies, right? And somebody got powers, they can do this. Somebody got powers, they can do that. But they all work together because they support each other's strengths and they use the other person's weaknesses and they help each other so they can complete the mission.
Right.
So same way, partnership, man.
All right. So how you feel about it, Mickey?
Well, Kim, thank you so much for calling in. I really appreciate your feedback on that. Thank you.
Thank you, sis.
You're
And we
welcome.
love you.
Thanks.
Call in next weekend.
Now I see why y'all are so smart. You did well.
Appreciate it.
We got another call on the line.
Hello?
Hello, caller. Who do we have on the line?
It is a caller?
This is Janice.
Hi, Janice.
Hello,
Hi, Janice.
Hello.
How are you?
Good. How are you?
Good. So I want to comment on this topic.
Go ahead. Give us your
opinion.
Your opinion on it.
It's just my opinion, but I believe that it depends on where each relationship has a different status in life. If you have two young couple who are just, and you have to work together, because we are in a country now where living expenses and everything else is sky high. And one salary, unless you are already hit the top, to make it in this world.
Big facts.
Right.
Big
Right.
facts.
Facts.
Yo,
Yep.
big facts. One of my key points. Big facts.
Yes, you have to work together to get to where you are. And then, you may have an older couple that maybe they're already at that level where that woman could stay home and just, take care of the household. But if you're going to start out, don't think that you can lay back on a man and still want to have this.
Carl,
Right.
you still there, Janice?
You have to work together. You have to struggle together, and you make sacrifices in a relationship. That's where you need to be in life. And then, when you get to a position in life where you could sit back and y'all could appreciate what you have built together.
Yeah.
That's where the power couple comes in.
Yes.
That's right.
We were just talking about that.
I love that the knowledge you just gave us, Janice.
Right,
Yes.
but a lot of folks want to
Thank
start
you
at
so
the bottom.
much.
No, they want to be. They don't want to start at the bottom, man. They already want to be Will and Jada.
Right.
They want to already be Beyonce and Jay-Z. They don't want to start at the.
They don't
They
understand.
They want him to be Jay-Z. They don't want Sean Carter.
And that's the problem with relationships now, because and this is your boy them damn twins rich. This is the problem with relationships. We're gonna wrap it up right now, and we're gonna come back after this musical break. So y'all call in, tune in 404-603-8770.
Yep.
Everybody, thank you for tuning in. We've still got some more time. If you want to call in, we really want to hear your opinion and your stance on our show topic tonight, which is about relationships. And is it 50-50? Is it 100-100? Man still, head of household if he doesn't make as much money as a woman, et cetera, et cetera. So please dial into 404-603-8770 or 888-926-7562. One thing I wanted to mention real quick is, everybody always talks about, and I think people use this as like a good relationship out when they want to get out, but they talk about, okay, we're not equally yoked. Equally yoked does not mean, okay, if I make X amount of dollars, dude has to make X amount of dollars. Or, it goes deeper than that, right? Like it's about, do both have the same passion toward the relationship goals and all that good stuff,
I mean, you're right. I think people get that messed up because, I see so many different comment statuses, and I hear too many different conversations where I hear a lot of men and women both saying, they need to have this, I'm on this level, need to be on that level. And I think they just have it all just messed up, mixed up. Because, being on somebody's level doesn't always mean financial triumphs or acquiring the superficial, materialistic things,
Because like you said, you can, build off each other. Whatever that one person doesn't have, the other person have it, and build that person into, show them the way.
Real talk.
Real talk.
Yeah, because, in relationships that I've been in, not in one right now, but when I am in relationships, it's like I expect that person, if we're serious, I expect them to be man of the house. I don't care if you're mowing lawns. I don't care what it is. You can, be going to school, whatever your commitment and, what you're in is into the relationship, what you're contributing, that's what matters. And you're still head of the household. You need to be boss of this household because I'm not making all those decisions.
No, you're right. You're right. You know what? Go ahead.
You talk.
I'm saying. But look, I'll be honest, man. Look, everybody has their weaknesses. Go back to what my mom said about, try to support everybody's weaknesses, try to be strong for everybody's weaknesses. So, I agree with you. So me, I've been working since I was 15 years old. I work. I don't mind going out there and getting my hands dirty and getting that money. But at the same time, I'm not that great with finances right there. But at the same time, I don't mind heading over that check and say, you know what, distribute what it needs to go, but as far as bills and everything else, and do that. I don't mind doing that. That's my weakness, but your strength may be good with money. So look, here you go, the check, put it where it need to go. That's where I be at,
Go ahead. What you think about men in general? Just men. Oh, we got a call on the line. Go ahead, caller.
Hey.
Come in, caller.
Hello, caller.
Oh, wait.
All right. Well, we're gonna keep talking on this subject. The caller comes
I thought we had a call, but
we're back on.
What were you asking?
We're back to what I was saying. Men that does everything. I don't have a problem doing that because, having kids, I've been in a situation. I've had to cook. I had to clean. I had.
We had a caller line. No, we do caller. Caller's here.
Hello,
caller.
Hello.
Hi, how are y'all?
Great. How are you?
Who are we talking to?
I'm doing pretty good.
Awesome.
Who are we speaking with?
You're speaking with Wicked.
How you
Wicked.
doing?
Wicked. What's up? What's up, homie? Good with you. Yo, I know you have an interesting perspective on this subject matter, gearing toward, you know what? I'll let you talk about it. Give us your opinion.
Well, what I heard about the question is, relationship should still be 50-50, or should a man be 100% of the household? And my take on it is, I think the relationship be 50-50 if a person is not making at least like 5 figures. Why? Because the economy hasn't reached up to the inflation level. Like trying to hold a whole household on your own and you only make X amount of money, and I don't think it's enough. I feel like people should be contributing to the household, period.
I agree with you though, because like I understand people say money's not everything, but you still got to contribute something to the household to make sure everything's good.
Yeah. Thank you so much for calling in.
I had to cut you off, but you got another caller coming in. Appreciate you, sister.
Next caller, talk to her.
That's me.
Yes, thank you.
Oh,
hello.
How you doing?
You back?
Oh,
who do we have on the line?
Oh man, look. Right now we have technical difficulties. We don't have that 70s music to play in the background like we used to, but right now we got things going. What's up, Wiki? What's happening?
Hello?
Yes. Who do we have on the line?
You talking to me?
You still Wicked?
Oh, okay. Because I hear music, so I wasn't sure.
Yes.
If y'all were speaking to me.
Yes,
We're having you live.
Hi.
Aaron. Oh, hey. How you doing?
I'm great. Y'all know the music's really loud. I don't know if y'all know that.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, awesome. Okay, that's a little bit better.
Okay, so what's your opinion?
I don't believe in 50-50, and I want somebody to take care of me. Oh. And I know when I say that, everybody else on the panel is like, oh, Lord, she don't want to do nothing with her life. No,
you're right. You got to see our boardroom right now.
Woman in the world, even the strongest woman in the world wants a man to take care of her. I could work all the jobs. I still want somebody to come in, and if he's not doing it financially, I mean, sure, I would appreciate it financially. But if he's not doing it financially, can you call a plumber? Can you make sure the lights are on? Can you cut the grass? You know, stuff like that.
So if I understand that correctly, you're...
I'm sorry to cut you off. Can I?
Sure, go for it.
Chime in, Rogue. Chime in.
Okay, question. All right. So, as you know, everybody's not 100% strong in every aspect, right? So, right. Okay, cool. So you are strong at certain things, and you know you're weak at certain things. But you know there's other people who are also strong at certain things that you may be weak at, right? So what about not somebody take care of you? What about more of a partnership? What about somebody come in and say, "Yo, let me support you where you're where you're lacking at, and you do vice versa of that." What's wrong with that?
I still want somebody to take care of me. That's not going to go away. It's just
okay.
It's just knowing me would know how to take care of me.
Okay, cool.
That's the relationship part right there.
Okay, cool. I don't want to cut you off, but we got another caller in right quick. Let me call right back in, but got another caller coming in. Next caller, what's up?